Hello.
Welcome back.
We're gonna make a doughy snail. You
Doesn't look doughy yet.
you know doughy, right?
Yeah, I think that if you found your way to this video, you probably know who Doey is.
It'd be really interesting to watch this and have no idea what was going on.
If you don't know who Doey is, you will find out through the process of this video. We'll talk a little bit about Doey and the strange properties that he has, but maybe when you can see what he is more. So far, he doesn't look doughy.
Yeah, he's very non-doughy. He's very
This is,
he's very metal at the moment.
yeah, this is just metal. And he's not metal,
He's such a big rotund guy. I didn't want to make him solid dough.
just a solid clump.
So he's only a little doughy.
Doey is from Five Nights at Freddy's. uh,
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. Doughy.
he is one of the monsters
Everyone's
that
favorite
comes to get you
animatronic.
if you don't look at the screens right.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Um,
Uh-huh.
no, he's actually from Poppy Playtime. It just took me a second to remember the name, and since you were helping at all,
I just didn't know where you were gonna go with
no,
that.
I just genuinely couldn't remember what the name of it was.
Well, my apologies for not
Yeah, it's
helping.
okay. I forgive you.
I'm so sorry.
But he's from Poppy Playtime.
Yes, Poppy Playtime.
The newest one. This is the newest Poppy Playtime game.
Yeah, I think so. The most recent chapter or whatever. Yeah.
And spoilers if you've never seen Poppy Playtime, but
Well,
most of
what? Oh,
the people, I mean the little creatures in it,
they're toys.
the toys in it are they're basically like haunted by
What?
children.
What kinda?
Well,
I
or
suppose.
they're
I
made of
suppose.
children,
I
or they're
suppose
made of
that's one way
children's
to.
souls, or
Yeah, they're like.
to be honest, it's extremely like Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's adjacent. It's definitely. I
They
mean,
are essentially children's characters that have been either made or are powered by the souls of
they're
children.
scientifically incorporated into the
The souls or
toy.
the whole child.
I don't know. I don't know the specifics of what
Um,
they do, but I
if
know the
you
toys are like they're like
after
meaty inside. They're
after
like
this
alive.
video, go to Super Horror Bro.
Well,
He's a YouTuber who does a full breakdown of everything. Does a
just
great job.
just
We've only watched him do it,
just
so
random
obviously
random shout out to Super
Super
Horror
Horror
Bro.
Bro is great at his
Mhm.
craft.
That's true. That's true.
We're more about the snail creation aspect of it than we are about the lore.
Yeah, don't rely on us for lore, please.
We have watched the lore video, but it was a little while ago.
And all our focus is on snails.
Yeah. Plus, there's a bunch of other characters.
We get it in when we can. Yeah, there are a lot of other characters.
It's not just Doey. We can't just
No, but
memorize everything about Doey.
Doey's fun. He's very colorful and funny and
Yeah.
round.
And he's actually made up of like 5 children.
uh, three, I think.
The
Don't quote me on
blue
that.
part, he's got a blue part. He's got a red part.
I don't think
I mean,
you
we're gonna
can.
see later how many color parts he has, but for each color part of him, it's a different little
I'm pretty sure it's three kids.
different kid.
But yes, he's fun. He's cool. He's stretchy.
He's actually like not a bad guy
Well,
in the game,
well,
but he's just deranged. He's just got like a little bit of problems as you would being in that situation.
I think one of the kids that is incorporated into Doey is like
A
a
murderer?
more aggro,
Yeah, but he's
temperamental.
still a kid.
Well, sure, but you know.
So I mean, like I'll chalk that up to bad childhood.
Well, I mean, he did kill one of the other kid's parents, so that kind of.
The evil kid or Doey as the whole
Well,
creature.
Doey is the whole creature, but
Okay, well,
it's
again,
chalked up to that
and he was made to kill.
kid.
I think Doey was probably made to kill.
uh,
Probably.
I don't
Who
I
knows?
don't think
Why did they
so.
make them?
I don't think any of them were made to kill and to be violent. I think they just became violent because
I
they're
think
mistreated and
that
they're.
when you're looking to make some sort of like powerful like creature, like semi-sentient creature, to the lengths of like killing children to make it, it's got to be some sort of military thing. Like, why else are they doing
Uh,
it?
if that is the case, that has definitely not been revealed in any way, shape, or form
What's the
that I'm aware of.
what's the book? Do you know the name of the book that like from the Lord of the Rings where it's like all of the like background lore and knowledge,
I have
the
no idea.
Cimmerillion or something?
Goodness, no. All right,
Okay,
nerd.
so basically there's a book where like I think it came out after his death or maybe right before he died, but like where it had like all this like obscure like deep lore
I
knowledge
have
of all of
never
Lord of the
heard of
Rings.
this.
I'm waiting for the Poppy Playtime and the Five Nights at Freddy's like Cimmerillion drops
Mhm. Well,
because when the creators like this is like everything that was going on.
I mean, FNAF lore is kind of a mess. I don't know how much of Poppy Playtime was planned ahead of time. Because a lot of these games, the first one comes out and they don't really think things through, and then it gets really big and popular, and all of a sudden they have to continue the story, so they just have to build off of whatever they've already established,
I
however
think
nonsensical it may be.
no, I think it's some sort of comment on the military industrial complex.
I think there's like one more chapter of Poppy Playtime that's supposed to come
And
out at
it's
some
going to
point,
be
but
really dark and not fun to watch.
maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's in the lower levels of the lab?
Yeah.
There's no telling. But I mean, that'd be. I mean, I hope that that's not what they do. That'd be kind of boring. That's a little too obvious.
Obvious.
I mean, come on. That's like
Yeah,
it's always a military
it's for the
experiment. It's
government. Well, yeah,
always.
because there's only so many people dastardly enough. Oh, oh,
Oh my god,
what's that?
that's a dog hair. That's definitely a dog hair.
Canonically,
I hate that you keep these in.
Doey has
You could
dog
have edited
hair.
that out. Probably is just rolling
Yeah,
around all the time, picking up
yeah.
all kinds of crap. I'm sure he's
Bet a
filthy.
couple of those kids had
You
dogs.
ever tried to keep Play-Doh clean after it's like touched the floor for half a second? Or just after a child has touched it?
That'll
It's just,
be that's got to be a YouTube video.
just filthy,
If
gross,
you wanna
doughy.
if you wanna link if you have a video of Play-Doh being put on the floor and getting dog hair on it, go ahead and link it in the comments.
Why
We'll
would
all check it out.
why would anyone have a video of that?
I guarantee there's a video of it somewhere.
Of just that, where that's
Yeah,
the whole
where
focus?
they have Play-Doh and they put it on the floor on purpose to get it all dirty, and they show it up close to the camera and it's all gross and dirty.
That's weird. Oh, maybe it's like one of those channels where they like look at it under a microscope to see just how truly dirty it is.
Possibly, I think that's one aspect that it could be, but also I think it could potentially just be like weird freaks who like to see stuff all gross and dirty.
Ew, who likes to see stuff gross and dirty?
Who likes to watch ASMR? Like, I don't know,
Well, that's
a
different. You've got
deviant
that you've
minds.
got that weird like noise
Yeah,
sensitivity
I have the
thing.
thing where when horrible noises are happening, it makes me absolutely furious. I like how much, like, how many different colors of blue went all into this for it to, like, turn out such a smooth, just, like, clean color of blue.
It really worked out pretty well. Just all the random little color bits I had. It just happened to make like it's very close to the actual color of Doey. It worked out really well.
It looks like a flesh grenade.
It was meant to be a flash grenade. That's an idea. That's a crazy idea. No,
Sh- Should we talk about the elephant in the room?
what's the elephant in the room?
The big hole on his back?
The big hole? Well, that hole on his back was meant to be there at this point, but
Yeah.
the don't give me that look. You're the one that edited it out. You
Well,
could have left it in and had this video be twice as
no,
long.
no one wanted that, but I think we should address it.
No, the true mishap hasn't happened yet, but uh yeah, no, I wanted to originally I was planning to put a big shell on him. I think you could see it at the very beginning, but we were talking about Lord of the Rings or who knows what.
Yeah,
But yeah,
there was gonna be a big shell,
later I
and
changed my
you
mind.
will see at some point that whole big opening in his back gets covered up, and it's a very awesome little tiny shell, which is very funny.
Well, I totally covered his body in the blue. Okay, yeah, like this here. I'd made him totally blue, got him all set up, put the shell on, fully attached and everything, and just decided that I didn't like it. It was just too bulky and too in the way, and I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So I
It's
ripped it
so much
off.
funnier with the little
I
shell.
ripped
It's
it off
so
and
much funnier.
gave him a little shell because it's similar to how he has his little hat, which he still has the hat, of
I
course,
think that
but
you should have made the hat his shell.
it's more no, because then I would have no, because then I would have not been able to put the hat on his head because I can't put a shell on his head. That's absurd. That's absurd.
That would have been funny too.
But if I put his little hat on his back, then I would either have to change the design of the hat to look more shell-like, or
I think the
or just
shell on
leave it
his
the hat.
head,
Which why would his hat just be on his back?
the little shell on his head would have been funnier.
Maybe it would have been funny, but it would have
Because
made no sense.
he's doughy. He's like an amorphous man. He can turn into whatever shape he
Sure,
wants.
technically he could be whatever. Well, and the other reason for the small shell is because like when he's doughy and he squishes himself all around and whatnot. And so when he like goes through a hole in the wall or whatever, he always leaves his little hat intact. I don't know if his hat is dough too or if it's not, but like then he has to pull his hat through with
Mm-hmm.
him. So part of my thought process was, well, if he has this big huge shell, how's he going to fit that through a hole or something?
Yeah,
So if he's got a little shell, he can squeeze it through easier. See?
I think that's very funny.
Oh, there's the little shell. Yeah, you cut out all of the.
I cleaned it up real
Yeah,
good.
no, we could have just left it that way. It's fine though. We'll tell
No,
everyone about
no.
it. You gonna tell everybody about me messing up the head too and ripping it off?
Yeah, I was gonna wait until it got closer.
Just spilling all the
That's the fun of
mishaps.
watching the commentary.
That's true. That's true.
That's how, like, I feel like movie commentaries used to be really fun because it was just like most of the people were just in there just having a good hang and just
Man,
talking about the movie.
it's been so long since I've watched a movie with commentary. I forgot that was even a thing. That's crazy. Yeah, no, it is like that. You get the behind the scenes,
Yeah,
the bonus details.
but not in like a weird, like boring way. Like you just get it in a
Hopefully.
casual way.
Yeah,
Casual,
casual.
casual, fun way.
There you go. That's a nice way to think about it.
I've been getting TikToks where it'll be the Star Trek movie, but it's the commentary between the guy who plays Riker and the lady who plays Deanna Troy,
Oh, interesting.
and they're like their
Banter, like,
repartee.
yeah.
It is just it's really funny. They have great chemistry. It is real. Like they seem like they might just be the exact people that you see on the show.
Yeah, I mean, if you act a character for so many years, like, surely a little bit of you gets, like, it leaks through into the character. Or maybe vice versa, who knows? But,
Yeah, I agree.
well, I don't know why my
There was
hands
something
were.
strange that all just happened
I
there.
was too busy talking.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just waiting for the moment when that head comes off.
Well, I'll tell you, it might have just happened.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you
Yeah,
cut it. Well, no, I don't.
I thought I cleaned that up
I don't
pretty
know.
good. So I'm not sure exactly what just happened there.
I tried to that must have been part of it. I tried to like make his head and his eye stalks and everything while because of the way that Doey is like made and because of the way I wanted to do the colors and everything, I had to leave his whole body soft so that I could just like press the other colors of clay into each other to get a similar look to what he actually looks like because he's supposed to just be a bunch of Play-Doh stuck together.
Yeah,
I didn't want to just paint on the hands or whatever, so like that would have it
that
just
would have
wouldn't have
been
looked the
boring
same.
and it
Well,
wouldn't have looked
it
cool.
it just doesn't look the same. It just doesn't have the same effect. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I botched it because
I'm
I
surprised you did the head at all before you did the whole body and cooked it.
sure. Well,
That's what I'm thinking.
that's what I kind of decided after the fact. So I went ahead and made his head, but I didn't mess with his eyes at all until after I baked him because that's what was causing me trouble. I was just having to touch too many things and it was all getting
Oh,
misshapen and his head wasn't
so
staying
that
round.
it is after this then.
So,
Because look
yeah.
how much you're still trying to fix it.
No, I don't think I made his mouth until after I replaced his head. because it was a whole thing where I don't know. I think it's fine, but anyway,
But yeah, I think that, you know, maybe you just make the body first.
yeah, that would have worked. Hindsight's 2020. You know, you live and you learn. If I ever make another Doey Snail, I'll make his whole body first,
I
and,
never learn.
and then I'll do the rest.
I would make the head first every time.
That is kind of an interesting part of making the snails. Like, it's not very often that I remake one that I've made before, but on the rare chance when I do, if it's like a custom order or something and somebody wants a repeat, it's always kind of interesting to try and like refigure out how to make the thing
Yeah.
because I never quite make it exactly the same because I've always learned stuff in between or I just like think of something different to do.
Especially when it's like months or years later. Like I know
Oh
that
yeah,
the
definitely.
Eddie one from Stranger Things, people were ordering for like 6 months
Oh my
afterwards.
gosh. I just was rewriting my I was rewriting my snail list of all the snails I've ever made because I have it digitally, but I want it in like a physical form. And just all the times his name was coming up, I was just like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I made him so many
that went
times."
crazy. Eddie, frick, that guy.
Yeah, he was a popular dude to be made into a snail. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, the crossover was just
More little bits.
oh,
Yeah, I had to be really careful not to let the colors bleed into each other because that red is so like just volatile and wants to just stain and spread everything.
yeah. You can see like when you look really close, like at the little like parts where it like rubs together, you can see it instantly like just wanting to turn that blue just purple.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go back and scrape and change things. And there's like some spots where he does just have that in his design. Like the whole time I was looking at reference pictures and stuff and trying to get it as close as I could.
I always thought you just eyeballed it and just get it from memory.
Not when it's something like this. If it's like an animal or some sort of thing that I'm mostly making up on my own, sure. But if I'm trying to replicate a character or some kind of specific detail, gotta have references.
Like if you were gonna do a Joe Biden snail, you'd do it from memory.
My goodness, why of all things? I mean, I could. It would turn out really weird in comparison to having a reference photo, that's for sure.
I think I want to see a snail where you just do the entire, like an entirely normal thing. Like for
Mm-hmm.
instance, you just do Doey, and he's just normal Doey, but just has a snail shell.
He's just like,
Like, or you do Joe Biden, and it's the man Joe Biden, but he just has a snail shell and the snail eyes. Like Doey, but with
uh,
Doey no normal, but with creepily thin snail eyes and a little tiny shell where his hat goes.
see, if, on his head with Doey, that can kind of make sense if if
But
you do a little bit of mental gymnastics, since he can make himself look however he wants. But
with Joe Biden, it'd be Joe Biden, normal Joe
uh
Biden,
huh,
but with weird little snail eyes and the
sure.
shell on the back of his head.
Why on his
Well,
head?
because then you do a separate one that's just the head, but with a little snail body on the bottom. Like it's the head with the normal snail eyes. It looks like you took it off of the statue, one that you just did, but it's just the head, but it's got like a snail body coming off of it, and it's got the shell on the back of the head.
Wow. Well, I know what I'm gonna have nightmares about tonight.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
it reminds me of Junji Ito.
Yes, that's very snail girl Shinji Ito, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you should do more stuff like that.
Well, it is getting to be Halloween time. Let's just really go crazy with it.
I I think I don't know why I'm so fixated on it being Joe Biden, but that does seem like it'd make it scarier.
That is so. I mean, there's any number of things that can make it scarier.
Um,
Sure, Richard
or
Simmons. Let's make a Richard
oh
Simmons
my
snail like
god,
that. Just,
yeah, just
just,
bald with the hair popping off both sides.
just way too excited to be alive.
Um, who would I least like to see a snail like that? You?
Me?
Yeah, because then I'd be like afraid that was gonna happen.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
It'd
make
give me
snails so
night.
much I turn into one.
Yeah, like there's some nightmare scenario where you become irradiated and your head detaches from your body. Is it just a weird snail?
Instead of becoming a cool superhero, I just become a monster.
Yeah,
Just
that'd
a
be a bummer, and it
tiny,
would be
weird
your
monster.
luck too.
Great, thanks. Well, now that you've cursed me,
I'd
maybe
keep
start
you.
planning for that.
I'd keep you around.
Just keep me in a jar or something.
No, I'd let you do whatever you wanted, but I'd never let you outside
Let me
because,
slime all over the house.
yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, literally,
Oh my god.
what am I supposed to do?
I just live on the ceiling.
You're just floating around the ceiling. I just put a cucumber out for you and just sadly sit here watching old videos that we made.
Oh my god. Yeah, why'd you curse me? Jeez.
I don't know.
You better undo that quick.
It's that darn Junji Ito manga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a good one. That's one of the few snails that I kind of sort of wish I had kept. The slug girl one.
Yeah,
It was just the head with the snail coming out of it. That one came out so good.
that one came out really cool. It was I think of the smaller things that you've made, one of the cooler ones. I think all the Junji Ito ones like were cool ones. They're usually
Yeah.
the ones where I was like most like this is really cool beyond just like it like looking a little cool, like,
Yeah.
or beyond like its subject matter. Like I would look at them and think they're cool regardless of knowing it's a Junji Ito thing.
Yeah.
Where like some of the things it's like, oh, I like that because I like that thing.
Sure. Yeah. I
Like
think a lot of it's that way, I think.
the Marvel ones or
Yeah.
superhero ones or the RuPaul one.
Yeah. Yeah, the RuPaul one came out pretty good.
Not gold enough.
Not cool. Oh my
Saw a lot
goodness.
of comments saying it wasn't gold enough.
Yeah, sure.
All from mainly me.
Just spray paint the whole thing gold.
I kind of
Repost it.
think that people would have liked that.
Just repost it, spray painted gold.
Is it still around?
Yeah, it's still
Oh
around.
yeah,
It's
paint it
still
gold.
it's still bopping around. No one's grabbed it yet.
Spray paint it gold. And then I'll buy it.
Oh my god. No. We have enough snails.
Yeah, we do have a lot of snails.
My goodness.
An unlimited supply of them, you
That's
might say.
true. That's true.
The blend, like, as simple as Doey looks and like is, just the amount of like blending and work that it takes to like get him just right is actually kind of crazy. I think like I don't remember how many hours got cut out of this video, but it's just like hours of this, and this is sped up. Like,
Yeah, I always forget that it's sped up because it doesn't like necessarily look like it,
yeah,
but
it's sped up pretty considerably. I mean, well, maybe
well,
like 20%.
yeah, you say considerably, but you think like a small amount is.
Consider, I mean, it's 20%.
My frame
I
of
mean,
reference
it's
for
not
that is
nothing.
also messed up because I'm used to speeding things up like 5 or 10 times to shorten it for a TikTok or something.
I think you're actually speeding it up a lot less than you think.
Well,
1.5 would be 50% faster.
I suppose, yeah.
So, I mean, like, even if you do 2 times faster, I mean, it becomes.
No, I mean like 5x or
I know, but
10x.
that's what I'm saying. It's like you are actually speeding up. I feel like that'd be like unwatchably fast.
It depends. It depends on the thing.
Because, I mean, if you're moving as fast as you are in these videos, once I get it to like 1.7, I'm like, this looks crazy.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. I
I think you're
definitely,
just fibbing.
I'm not fibbing. I'm not fibbing. I definitely have made an effort to do less of that in more recent times because TikTok is like not gonna monetize your videos unless it's at least a minute long. So I've had to like totally, well, I tried to totally shift gears to make it longer, but I, I've
You show me one
since given
time
up on
that you
that because
drop a
it's pointless.
5x. Next time that
All
you're
right.
editing a video and you're
Okay.
like, see, I'm doing 5x and
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it
I'll show
because
you.
I watch all the TikToks and I'm going to say, this is not what any of your TikTok looks like. You stinky, stinky liar,
I'll
liar pants on fire.
Yeah, I'll show you. That's fine.
And if you get to this point in the video and you are still listening to this and you say, "Hey, I watch the TikToks," you go back and look too. And you feel free to drop a comment and a like
Oh my goodness.
and let us know what a stinky liar she's being, because I don't think she does 5x.
And hey,
To
maybe
10x, certainly not. That would be ridiculous. It'd be like it, you'd never be able to see what was happening.
I
That's so crazy.
I
That's
can't
not
wait.
right.
I can't wait to show you.
You are wrong. You're a
I'm gonna do
liar.
that as soon as we're done with this voice
I'm
recording.
so busy right after this, but
You're so
maybe another
busy.
day.
You're so busy.
I've got a lot of irons in the fire.
Now who's fibbing? Oh my goodness. Well, I'll
It's
send you some screenshots.
actually, it is really hot. I don't have anything going on. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's hot outside today. Oh my gosh, this arm gave me so much trouble. I really should have planned ahead for it a little better and attached it to like the body core like I did the neck, but I didn't decide to do it until further into it.
It looks like circus peanut material, and it's making me really want a circus peanut.
Circus peanuts are orange though.
I know, but it looks like the material, and they can be lots of colors. If you don't think that I haven't had a circus peanut of
Sure.
every color, you're wrong.
Sure. Yeah, banana.
I've
Circus
certainly had a
banana.
yellow one. No, they all taste the same.
Gross. I hate circus peanuts.
They all taste identical,
It's
but they're
just
different
sugar.
colors.
It's just sugar. It's all it
So,
is. Ugh,
so good. I want some right now.
too much.
I want the recipe.
It's kind of like banana Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, I like those too.
Kind of looks like that. Hmm.
No, no, there's too much. That is not the right consistency for a banana Laffy Taffy.
I think it is.
No, you're wrong.
Like a good one though, not like a
No.
stale one that's sat in the little like
There's
Halloween
always a
candy
sheen
bag
on it.
forever.
There's a sheen on it. You can't. That's too matte.
If you touch around on it, it's
No.
not shiny anymore.
No. Also, wrong yellow.
I guess. Ugh, fine.
Oh, was it? Okay. So we were debating earlier the amount of souls in this kid. I mean, in this guy. The
Well,
amount of
it's
kid
not.
souls in this
It's
guy.
not up for debate. He's got 3 kids in him.
Okay. Well, there's 4 colors, Brittany. So
Sure.
explain that to me.
Well, ask the people that designed him.
Are you sure it's 3?
I'm sure.
No, you're not.
I'm sure. I'm sure it's 3. I'll look it up right now.
No,
Should we
don't.
do live fact checking?
No, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Why not?
No, do look it up, I guess.
Why don't worry
Because
about
I
it?
think the payoff if you're wrong will be huge.
If that's rude. What's the payoff if you're wrong?
Nothing, because of course I'm wrong.
Doey the Doman. Let's see what this does.
Here, guess in the comments. You have to guess in the comments before she says it.
Well, you better hurry it up because I'm about to say it.
Okay, say it.
All right.
There's 4.
3 separate children. I'm just saying.
Then why did you sound so surprised when you said that? You're just being a jerk.
I'm not being a jerk.
You could have said like, "Oh," you should have sounded gloating immediately instead of sounding
I
surprised.
should have sounded. That was fake surprise, sir.
Yeah, it should have been no, that's not. That's playing unfair, and you don't get to now. You don't get to gloat
Somebody
extra.
sounds like a sore loser.
Freaking can't believe you try to fake me out when you're already winning. Bad winner.
Can't believe you're
Bad
doubting
winner, honestly.
my Poppy Playtime knowledge, even though I already said I'm not.
Yeah,
not the most.
and you thought it was Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, that was you, baby. That
You
was
forgot
you.
what the name was.
No, that was not me.
It was one of us. I can't remember which one.
Well, I mean, there's only 2 of us, so
Yeah,
that should help narrow it down.
Could have been you.
That should help.
Like I said, I can't remember which one it was.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this hand drove me absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
I could not get it to look the way I wanted to for the life of me. I did eventually, but
I could tell that you were having issues just because you would get it kind of situated and then it would just start to move.
the fingers just were like a little too big and the thumb just like wasn't quite placed right, and then like the wire keeps poking out. And
this is the same problem as the head, where like you just it is so hard to keep it all soft while you are trying to sculpt these things with the wires inside of them, because like even the air temp, like it's not cold right now. It's
No, it's
summer,
so
and
warm.
it's very hot where we live, and uh, so this clay does not like stay correctly until it's cooked.
There's definitely a big difference between the time of year with the like environment temperature and the type of clay. Like for his body, since it was such an amalgamation of so many different colors and like also not like they're all polymer clay, but like different sub brands or subtypes of polymer clay. Like their interaction once they're all mixed together makes them kind of a weird consistency as opposed to like one that's solidly one kind. And yeah, just keeping it all soft is so difficult. That used to be the only way that I made snails. Like when I first started making snails, I sculpted them the whole way through and then baked them and then like did any painting or whatever I needed to do. Which like looking back on it now, it's crazy. I don't know why. Well, I know why because I didn't. I was still learning what I was doing and figuring it out, and that just seemed like the most reasonable way to do it. But it makes such a big difference baking things in stages.
Well, you also used to do a lot more. I feel like you used to do a lot more that were kind of like doughy, where you would do the individual pieces in there, like you do different things in actual colored clay instead of painting it.
Yeah.
And then I do think that, like, at a certain point, then especially because like that weird flesh colored clay just handles so much better
Mm-hmm.
that like it you could get the same effect from using that and painting it as you were getting. So it was like, why am I
Yeah.
doing all this extra with this like crappier clay?
Yeah, it's definitely a thing that you just like learn more little things along the way the more you do it. There's definitely times when I still use, well, obviously, like colored clay for different things or for like specific parts of like a snail, like an overall thing. But yeah, the super sculpey that I usually use, the beige colored clay, it's such a good like base clay compared to the other ones. 'Cause a lot of the colored clays are way softer.
No, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that they'd be not softer.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something to do with their, various components. But yeah, you'd think having like pigment mixed in would somehow like thicken it or something. But
Hmm.
um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean that's what I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. There's definitely so like Primo Sculpey is comes in colors and is extremely like stiff. I hate using it because it's so stiff and hard to work with.
Oh, I remember you'd get that and you'd like have trouble even getting through the roller thing.
Yeah, sometimes that's just all I could find, or like that's what I could find in the color I needed, and so I would just have no choice but to use it. But yeah, the Sculpey 3 is what I prefer for the colored clay, and it's a lot softer, which by and large I find to be easier to work with than
If you got baby hands, if you
I
got
do
weak
have
little
baby hands.
hands,
That's true, I
then you got
do.
to get the soft clay.
That's true. I do have baby
But if you
hands.
got man's hands, then you get what's it called? Sculpey Primo.
Primo. That's the tough
That's
stuff.
a clay for a man.
That's
If
that's
you want premium color
that's
and
a
you have
little sexist.
if you have the hands of a strong,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to say person. You got strong hands
Oh my
and
god.
you're whatever species, gender,
Species. Oh
uh,
my goodness.
any of it, you can use it. Because you're right, that is sexist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I definitely cannot. Well, I can, but it's a hassle, and I hate it.
Yeah.
See, he's got
Which species do you think has the strongest hands? And keep in mind, there's not very many species with hands.
what on earth?
You got
What,
apes, you got monkeys, you got
what about raccoons? They
humans,
got little
you got
hands.
raccoons, you got I mean, they're not going to be the strongest.
No, but they're maybe the
And
cutest.
it's gorilla. All of
Well,
it is just gorilla.
I
So,
mean, what do you? I mean, how trustworthy are you to assess this?
I mean,
Do you know all of the things with hands? It certainly doesn't sound like you
I
do.
said strongest though.
Yeah, but there's bound to be other, things
I
you're
think that
forgetting.
if you needed to, I'm talking about the squishability
Oh,
factor.
you're just talking
Because
about like
being
grip
able to work
strength?
the clay, because we're talking
That's
about you need
true.
strong
Yeah,
hands
it
for the
was a lot
clay.
of like kneading and
Yeah,
just like
I think a gorilla's going to do
squeezing.
that the strongest.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know.
I think, well, I You may not, but I do.
Doey has several hands. Maybe he'd be the strongest.
Not a species. It's a construct. I don't need it. Sure, there's a machine that could do it better than any
Well, he's
species.
the only one of his
He's
species.
not a species.
Sure he
He's
is.
constructed. You even said he was scientifically constructed.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's not
He's
a
not a species.
thing.
Well,
I guess I don't know that. Well, I don't
he
know.
wouldn't be part of the
Maybe he could become a species. What
if
are
he
the
could if he,
requirements?
to be able to procreate.
He could. I don't know. If you
Also,
chop a
like
piece off a Doey, is it
also
still Doey?
these are like he'd have to be classified as a flora or a fauna.
Hmm.
He's not a plant. He's not an animal.
I suppose.
So
So
he's an object called Doey.
an object. That's no. He's not an object. He's still like a person.
He's
Well,
not a
he's
person.
several people.
He's
He has a
powered by the
personality.
energy
He
that
has
came from those dead children,
no.
but
He
they are
has
gone
free
and dead.
will.
Yeah, but he is not a person. He's still a construct.
Oh,
Data is not a person.
I messed this up.
Oh yeah, this is. So she didn't like where she put the shell originally.
Well,
I
it
thought we
wasn't.
removed this whole thing. Oh
I
no, I added this part back in because we showed where the shell was off.
That's right. It
Yeah,
was off center in relation to the rest of his body.
after it was
Just
cooked.
slightly. Just slightly.
So she's
Well,
finally cooked it.
I like that you're trying to give me the excuse of like something happened when it was cooking. Like after it was cooked, it was in the wrong
Oh no,
place.
no,
But
I'm just pointing out that it is now cooked.
yes,
Yeah,
it has now been baked.
that's why she couldn't just pull it off
Yeah, I
and
had
put it in
to.
a new spot. It has been cooked at this point, and
You must
then
have cut out my little flag thing that said it was
I
going in the
did
oven.
because that one was actually botched. That's why this got cut.
Sure.
Remember I had to add this whole part back in?
Yes, I remember that. I only
Yes.
vaguely remember the specifics of it though because that was a while ago at this
I
point.
That's when the whole video froze and I thought it wasn't saved
Oh
and
yeah.
it was a whole big problem. And then when I went back and I finally got it all sorted back out, I looked at what had happened and the cut that you did for your little flag thing was just so abomination that it was
So
an
what?
abomination and I couldn't do anything with it to the point where it was like I just got rid of that whole clip
Sure,
because I
sure.
was like, okay, I just watched the first 25 seconds of this and it is nothing.
Yeah.
And I love you.
Well,
And I
now you
used your
know.
other flags.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. You don't have to use the
I
flags.
like using the flags.
I'm just saying yes, he was baked and we should mention that because it wasn't like marked in any other way.
Yes. But it's because someone botched the flag, okay? Not because I
There's
didn't do
no
it.
need to play the blame game, all right?
I feel like there
You
is.
know,
I feel like there
we're
is. I feel
just
like the flags are a very sensitive topic.
we're just relocating the shell now, and you know, it was just slightly off center and it was bothering me, so I decided I needed to fix it because I didn't want it to be where it shouldn't be, because that would be bad, and I don't want it to be bad.
I didn't think anyone would even notice. That's why I cut that.
I'm striving for high quality snails here, okay?
I thought they'd just see the shell off and go, "Oh, I thought the shell was on," and then forget forever.
No, we don't like continuity errors, okay? Those 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 will make you crazy.
You are about to make me crazy. We don't like them.
Yes, the royal we.
Yeah,
Because you obviously don't have a problem with it.
that's wild. That's okay.
I love you.
I'm just gonna start. This will. I've all of this has been heard.
you do you do a great job editing, and I really appreciate it. And I know it's hard, especially when
I'm going
you
to leave
don't
in so many little
know
hairs and
the.
everything
No, you
now.
already do. You already
I
do. What do
left
you
in
mean?
one.
What do you
This
no?
whole video, I left in one, and I'll tell you, there wasn't one.
There's never
So
one. We
yeah,
have three
exactly.
dogs and a cat.
I take
There's a
out
million
most of them, but I
hairs.
think it's charming to see the little errors.
Sure.
And also, you are the one who's making the continuity bad because of your strange
It's
cuts.
so hard to record while trying to focus on what I'm doing at the same time. Like I can't be focused on the camera and recording
I
and also be focused on doing a good job and like making the sculpture nice.
I
It's just too much
I
for my
do wish
brain.
we had like a better uh like a better like an actual, for one, an actual camera instead of a phone.
My phone
But
camera is fine.
no, no. And also like some way just to mount things better. That's the other problem, is it's just so hard to get it mounted because it's just a normal table.
Sure. Well, I mean, I have like a armature thing to hold it and pose it and whatnot, which is very handy. But I mean, nothing's perfect. Short of having glasses that have a camera in it where you can just see what I
No,
see, there's like,
there's other ways to do it, and
well,
you
sure, but
know
I
it.
just mean that would probably be the easiest.
No, that would not be the
It's
easiest. You'd be
not
moving your
realistic.
head around, and you'd be moving your hair out of your glasses all the time,
Uh,
and you'd be
sure, I
you'd be
suppose.
shaking your head, and they'd be falling off your nose, and they'd just be pointed down at the
So
table.
while the camera's shaking because I bumped into it.
Well, yeah, that's why I was saying I wanted it mounted better.
It's gotta be mounted on my
I
head.
want it mounted. No, I want it mounted on something that doesn't shake around,
You
like the
think I'm just like
wall.
shaking my head around like a bobblehead while I'm
Yeah, I think you are.
no,
I
I'm
watch
very
you. I can
still.
see what you're
Very
doing.
still because I'm very
The whole
focused.
time she's making these snails, her head's just shaking around like a weird little
Except,
bobblehead.
except for
It's
when I bump into
crazy.
stuff.
That's why it's shaking on the videos, because your
No,
head's bumping into the
no.
camera.
It's my elbow hitting this stupid armature thing.
Yeah, I want it like up above you somehow, that and zoomed in.
Maybe we should just get a drone and you can fly the
I
drone
don't
over
want.
me
You're
the whole
making it so
time.
complicated. You're saying crazy stuff. I'm saying real things.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is real.
It's not real, friend, useful in any manner.
Sure, I suppose.
Um, but now you can see why Doey is so feared and evil. Just look at
Yes.
him.
Well, look how scary he looks. Doesn't he just look like he's gonna eat you?
He is. Oh,
Well, I had to reposition his eyes a little
I
bit.
was
They were a
worried you
little.
were going to break him out.
No, I was trying to bend the wires to make them a little more curved.
I just thought the clay would be more brittle. Like when, like you were talking about, you were just bending the wires. I figured that that would break the clay.
It certainly could, but I'm very careful. And on occasions where I do mess up, and oh, on occasions where I do mess up and break something, I either fix it or have to cut it off and remake it and stick a new one on. I mean, the clay is definitely like fragile. Like if you drop it on the floor, something more than likely is going to break off of it. But like, it's not. It's not so fragile. It's not like it's made of glass or something. I suppose.
Yeah,
I don't know.
might be interesting to like make something just for the with the intention of dropping it.
You just want to break stuff.
I just want to see how much it would take for it to, like, you know.
Definitely some of it is just luck. Like I've dropped a snail on the floor and had it be totally fine, and I've dropped a snail from like 2 inches and it just happens to land the right way and something snaps off of it.
Yeah. I mean, the eyes are the obvious. I think those ones
Yeah,
are the ones that are going to be.
the eyes are always the most delicate part, but
Maybe that's what you do. You know, like the like the egg drops they have in school.
yeah,
You just
just start doing snail
wrap.
drops.
No, well, that could be fun. I was gonna say you wrap the egg in polymer clay,
Oh, okay.
and
I don't think that would help.
well, they'd have to break it to figure out if it worked or not.
Yeah, I don't think that would help. Definitely wouldn't add much cushion. It'd just be I guess it would add thickness, but I think it would also break. Unless you made it like, you know, just a brick of clay around it, then
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, see, maybe I was like you do a layer of tinfoil around it
Hmm.
for shock absorption.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we could do that. We could do an egg drop experiment.
I would love to do that just for fun.
Yeah.
Just
Just
without even the polymer clay aspect. Yes, let's do that part too, but
oh my goodness.
just have an egg drop. We all just sit down and build our own egg safety thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and get the kids in on it.
I didn't get to do mine. Like my mom kind of took it over, uh, and I didn't like her way that she did it, and it failed.
I don't think I ever actually did one of those in school, but I definitely heard about them.
I thought
Oh,
it was
look,
really
more
cool.
hair that you left in.
I
See, I
wanted to put
told
a
you.
That's not a hair.
That was a hair. It
No.
was a hair.
Mm-mm.
It was a hair.
No, it wasn't, baby.
It was. Oh my
That was
goodness.
a little red clay.
I don't. Mm, well,
No, it was a hair.
gaslighting me.
You
I
were
can't
right.
believe you. Can't
I
believe
couldn't. I
you.
didn't remember this one. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't remember this one. Sorry. Sorry for the yawn. I was up all night editing this.
How many days ago were you up all night editing
Like
this?
several weeks ago.
Because this has been
And
posted.
it just now hit me.
No one's buying your excuses over there.
I was gonna play it off like we were just recording this after, but we waited to post it.
Oh well, I messed
Yeah,
that
and
up,
you
didn't I?
just totally
My
botched
bad.
it for me.
Dang it. You should have let me in on the
I couldn't.
gag.
I couldn't. We're rolling.
Well, you can pause it and edit it.
No,
Just cut this
it's
out.
too
It'll be
late
fine.
now.
No one will know.
No, they'll know.
It'll be a secret.
I
And then
know.
someday we can do a commentary on the
I'll
commentary
tell
where
you
we
right
spill
now,
it.
anything past 35 minutes into the video is a secret. You know
Yeah.
what? You know what? 3 listeners that get through this, this is our secret.
Yeah.
You're in a special club. You get to know. You get to
Mhm.
know the real juice.
Sure. Yep.
We're not really snails. We're people.
What? You're not a snail
No.
this whole time?
Yeah. Normal
That
person.
might be a deal breaker.
I have a normal human body, and I'm not a snail that comes off of the body
Ugh.
after that.
Don't even have a shell.
I
It's
do not have a shell in
gross.
the back of my head and
just
a
keep your
detachable, and I'm not detachable from my body.
You just keep your organs
I
free
don't have
floating in
little
your
eye
meats.
stalks.
You don't
Oh,
protect
I
them.
saw a little decorative yard. Um, is I might have to edit this. Is tchotchke an offensive word?
Why are you asking me that? I don't know.
I hope it's not.
Knick-knack?
I was gonna say, is knick-knack offensive?
Decoration?
I know, but like I wanted to.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
I don't have any reason to believe that would be and you know, but
It doesn't seem
what did you Google?
tchotchke.
Oh, you didn't Google like is it offensive or something?
No, it's a Yiddish word that refers to a small decorative trinket or knickknack. So I'm gonna go ahead and just
Okay,
let that one rip.
that seems fine.
Saw this little tchotchke at Aldi's that was it was a snail, but they had the eyes in the right place.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
they
so
didn't have them on top of the
rare.
antenna. So what she likes to point out every time we go and see snail related stuff at places is most of the time they have the eyes on the ball that is the
It's on the
head.
cheeks. They put the eyes
They
on the
put the
cheeks
eyes
like a
essentially on the
nose.
cheeks
It
and they
drives me
leave
crazy.
and they think that the eye stalks are just antenna. So it just looks goofy.
It drives me so nuts.
Technically has 4
I
eyes.
get so excited to find a snail thing out in the world and then it's got its
It's
freaking
almost
eyes in the wrong
always.
spot. It makes me so crazy. I hate it.
Yeah, I feel like we see more that have the eyes like on the head than on the eye stalks.
Yeah. Which I
But
mean, I
yeah,
get it because it breaks more easily. So they don't want to do that. They want to just like stick little wires in the top and call them antenna or something instead of like making eyes.
yeah, lazy bones.
I get it, but I hate it
I
also.
I will say, but when I saw that, I thought, oh, that that worked. That's awesome.
Yeah.
They did it right.
Thank goodness. Oh, his little hat. I had to remake this a couple times. Did you? No, you didn't leave the. No, yeah, you did. I took it out and then I had to make a bigger ball because it was too small. But we just, we're just gonna gloss over that. Oh, it's fine.
If
Ugh.
you hadn't have said that, then
I know I could have just kept my mouth shut, but I didn't remember what was coming next because it's been a while since we've like watched this or messed with editing or anything. So I didn't remember. Uh,
I literally was just assuming people would be like, oh, well, she had to get some of the glue.
well, they would have, but I messed it up. So you're welcome. My gosh. I do really like the texture of Doey though.
So do I.
It's really fun to get to make something where like it could look like it was touched a bunch instead of having to try and make everything perfectly smooth. But in a way it kind of made it also challenging because like I don't want it to look like crap. Like, it still had to be somewhat purposeful in the way that
Well,
the
and
smooshes are and stuff.
you also couldn't fix your errors by painting.
Yeah, yeah, there's no going back and doing little touch-ups. It's just
Once it's on and once it's there, it's just that's what it is. And so like that
yeah.
I don't know. I think there's like a lot of like kind of hidden difficulty to Doey.
Yeah. I oftentimes run into that
I'm
where I'm like,
surprised you like tried to color match the hat and then painted it.
well, it was pretty close, but it's just, I don't know. I decided it would just be easier to go ahead and paint it the same color because that it would 100% be color matched as opposed to just. It still makes it easier too because then I don't have to try and like get up around the little underside edges. Like, it just gives me a little bit more. What?
I
What?
noticed another hair.
My gosh.
You got it.
It's fine. I got it. As
It's
long as I got it, it's
look,
fine.
it's part of all of this art, and that's what you learn is there's a lot of dog hairs in art.
There's
Artists have dogs,
there's
okay?
so many dog
Look in a
hairs,
painting. Go look at a painting and tell me there's
especially
not a
this
dog
time of
hair in it.
year. Everybody's
Okay?
all shedding
I'll tell
everywhere.
you right now.
You look at them and they explode into a poof of fur.
Artists have dogs, people. Live with it.
Well, not all of them.
Deal with it.
Cats also have hair.
Cats are disgusting.
That's so rude.
I'm just kidding. I've had many cats.
Yeah, we have a cat, so
Well, we have a cat, but he's disgusting.
well, he's fine.
Also, after having many cats, I will say that yes, I do. I'm now walking it back. I think cats are disgusting.
Wow.
I think the
Hmm.
spraying, the litter box, all that horrible.
Sure. Any pet has their challenges,
Not
their
dogs.
pros and cons.
Dogs are just like little people.
That's not true.
They use the toilet.
That's not
They
true.
cook and they cook and clean. They do
My
laundry.
God, I wish you just dress them up in little tuxedos
Put
and
a
let them
little
do all your
butler outfit on
housework
them.
for them. Yeah.
Carl does all my housework.
Oh my gosh, I wish he'd make such a cute little butler.
You,
Oh my gosh. You seen those like it's just
uh,
so unrelated, but the like the statues of the little dog like holding like a platter or whatever. Like I've definitely seen
yeah,
those.
but it looks more like a stabler looking dog than it
Yeah.
does
I need I
a
need
Carl looking dog.
I need our dog Carl in that attire, like a statue of
He
him.
would make such a cute little butler.
It would be. He'd be very cute.
He'd be a bad butler though.
Yeah, the worst. And just stealing food left and right.
Speaking of butlers,
Yeah, you start talking about dogs and they start getting
yeah, he's
start
it's
getting
like
nosy.
I'm gonna go be a butler
I'm
upstairs.
surprised you left so much of this in, of like doing the sealant coat.
It's only like 2 minutes of it.
Yeah, but it's not, I don't know. It's just not like particularly.
I think it looks the coolest at the end.
It makes a big difference. It does make a big difference in the end.
And this action is no different than the shaving or.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I
Yeah.
think that after this, while you're doing this, you see the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Where like with the shaving stuff, you don't always see like a huge difference with what you're doing, but after you do this part of it, each of the parts just pops a lot more, and you get kind of a little bit
Yeah.
nicer look at like the color and just how well it all went together.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It adds a little bit of like cohesion to the whole thing.
Well, and this also, uh, spoiler alert, at the end,
Oh,
all of the Poppy Playtime,
well, not all of them,
all the
but all
ones
the
that
ones
you
I
made
made.
are are all at the end, so he doesn't have like a reveal, like a long reveal at the end, like the
That's true.
other videos, and so this kind of like gives you more of a chance to like kind of see him in his more final form a little longer.
That's true. Yeah, it does go pretty quick at the end because I wanted to fit in all the other ones I made too, just so you could see them all together. Because, it's fun. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, but I think he came out really good.
Yeah, I was really happy with him. I like him a lot. I like all the Poppy Playtime ones.
Well, and for anyone who made it this far, we're doing Catnap next.
Oh, and the YouTube videos? Are you
Yeah,
spilling those beans
yeah.
already?
I have to. I
You
just have
better,
to edit the
yeah,
video.
you gotta get on that then if you're spilling the
Well,
beans.
it'll be somewhere in the next two
You
weeks.
let the cat out of the bag, see?
Oh, catnap. Well, yeah,
Oh
but
my
we
gosh.
don't. We there won't be long videos for uh,
Poppy's eyes are crazy.
Poppy and Huggy,
The pink one's Kissy.
Kissy, Huggy,
Yeah, Huggy
and
Wuggy.
Poppy's the little one
Kissy.
on
Yeah,
top of.
Pop. Yeah, that's Poppy. Poppy with the pigtails.
Yeah,
There's
but
Catnap.
yeah, catnap. There will be the full video
Yeah,
though,
we do have his making of
and
in the works.
his and that one might be a little longer. I'm not sure.
We'll see. Who knows? Who knows how it'll shake up?
Well, have a nice day. Thank you for
Thank you
watching.
for watching with us.